Welcome back, Tigers. Today is Thursday, January 29th. I'm Kayla.
And I'm Alejandro. Let's close out this week strong.
Florida Design is celebrating Valentine's Day with unique floral arrangements. They will be sold physically in front of the ASB from the 11th to the 13th. But if you follow the QR code, you can now pre-order them, so they will be waiting for you, worry-free, giving you follow the instructions provided.
Now let's hand it over to Shepard for the final shout-out of the week.
Good morning, Tiger Nation. Mr. Shepard here on location, right in the middle of the quad. Hey, just a friendly reminder. I know we've talked about it in all of our class meetings, and it's something that we're really reinforcing this semester is your cell phone during instructional hour. Now, remember, right, it should be in the cell phone holders. It should be on the cases in the classroom. If you're walking around campus, whether or not you should be in class or not, and you're on your cell phone, either myself, another administrator, or security will be confiscating it. First for the period, second for the whole day. We do not want to do that. We need you guys in class getting your education so that we can all be as successful as possible. So please, please, please make sure that we are adhering to this adjustment to our rules so that way we can all be as successful as we possibly can. With that, guys, like I mentioned earlier, we are getting towards the end of our winter season. If you have not checked out our girls basketball team or our boys basketball team, please make sure to do so. Our girls are making a run to the playoffs, and we want to get as many of you guys there as possible. As always, guys, have a great day. And make sure everybody knows to fear the Paul.
As the Big Cheese said, yo, who's the Big Cheese? Our winter sports are beginning to wrap up, and we have some news on what's next up for sports. As mentioned yesterday, there will be an informational meeting about swim happening at 2:30 tomorrow by the pool deck. Check it out if you're interested. No experience required.
And next week on Tuesday, there will be the last call for softball tryouts. Athletes who haven't tried out but are still interested in doing so should just contact Coach Wilson and make sure to make it to tryouts at 3:45.
Now let's over to Dominic to wrap up our weekend sports.
It's Dominic, the best of the best in sports anchoring. Now let's get into it. Tonight is going to be all up against West Valley, starting with JV boys soccer playing away at 3:30, followed by varsity at 5:15 p.m. At that same time, varsity girls soccer will be playing West Valley at home, followed by boys basketball playing away at West Valley with freshmen starting at 4 and varsity at 6:45 p.m. Varsity girls basketball will face West at home at 5:15. We're having some discrepancies with the girls basketball schedule at the moment, so do be aware that it is subject to change. That's all from me. See you on Tuesday. Now back to you guys on the desk.
The underclassmen are selecting their classes for next year, and we have a video on one of the most demanded classes year after year.
Hi guys, today we're diving into the basics of ceramics. We're going to be talking to some students and the instructor about what makes this art form so special. Ceramics is the art of shaping and firing clay to create objects, anything from functional mugs and bowls to expressive sculptures. It's an ancient practice that blends earth, water, air, and fire. In ceramics, the tools are simple but essential. A wire cutter for slicing clay, ribs for shaping, sponges for smoothing, and needles for detail work. Once a piece is shaped and completely dry, it goes into the kiln for its first firing, called bisque firing. After that, it's ready to be glazed and fired again for the final finish.
What's your favorite part about teaching ceramics?
Actually seeing all the really cool creative projects that the kids come up with and seeing how surprised they are when they can do something really cool.
What's one thing that you wish more people knew about working with clay?
That you can learn a lot about everything with working with clay. You have to make decisions, you have to think creatively, you have to use your hands to build, and you have to problem solve to make sure it's going to work correctly. So you learn absolutely everything in the one really super fun class.
What made you want to try ceramics?
I just needed it as a class. It counts as an elective, and that's an A through G requirement.
And then what's your favorite thing about ceramics now?
I can make cool things like this.
What is that?
It's just a sloth.
What made you want to try ceramics?
I had friends that recommended it, and I also thought it was going to be kind of fun. Yeah.
What's your favorite part about ceramics?
I like how it makes me feel relaxed when I'm working with the clay, and I also get to like express like my art style, kind of.
Whether you're here to make something useful, beautiful, or just to blow off some steam, ceramics has a way of grounding you.
And that wraps up the show for today. Remember to follow us on all our social media for updates, and we'll see you next week.
This broadcast is brought to you by Tommy's Car Wash, a great place to get your ride cleaned inside and out. Check out